what you wanna do, baby, it's up to you. Sit between my legs, girl, won't you braid my hair? Breaking news, ladies and gentlemen, smash that like button and hit that hype button during survival. And repeat after me. Braid my hair. Come on and braid my hair. Back in the hood. Feeling good. No worries or no pain. Jay-Z, use your hands. Guys, this is crazy, man. I want to say my condolences to the New York Knicks. You know, these guys, they did the best that they could last night against the Spurs. You know what I'm saying? But the distraction from these two different entities cost them the game. Now, Jay-Z in Jay-Z's Bone Thug and Harmony hairstyle, Pilter Bible, shows up with the weave in his hair after he heard us making fun of him and Dame Dash talking about his cinnamon doodle breath. So he shows up with cinnamon doodle breath with this weird ass hairstyle, pure survival, and Donald Trump and Donald Trump's clip-on toupee, pure survival, comes into the goddamn stadium getting booed the fuck to death. These motherfuckers is booing him, and Donald said he didn't even hear the boos, pure survival. Donald was like, I never heard him boo. All I was telling him, just give me the mic. Let me get on the mic. I want to make America great again. I'm telling you right now, guys, we're going to win this game. And after we win this game, I'm going to start a war. It was a whole distraction. And the men on the basketball court couldn't even pay attention. The shit was crazy, guys. Like I said, prayers out to the New York Knicks. They had a whole party set up, everything. And Jay-Z and Jay-Z's creepy hairstyle, Donald Trump and Donald Trump's clip-on toupee was a distraction, and it cost them the whole motherfucking game. How can you imagine a man running up and down the court and he's trying to pay attention to the goddamn basket and he's looking at Jay-Z's hairstyle? This motherfucker's like, hold on, is that Jay-Z right there? Or is that Jay-Z Bone? Is that Jay-Z Bone? Is that one of the Jackson 5s? You know what I mean? Turned rapper? Who is this man sitting here, front fucking row, courtside, survival, distracting us from winning the game? You know what I mean? And then, like I said, Donald is in the damn box joint. He thinking people is excited to see him. That's how crazy Donald is. Donald thought he was going to walk inside that motherfucker and people will be caring about him more than the actual game, more than the actual players. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is trauma, guys. And those guys literally had to go home with their heads down. They had freak offs prepared. All the girls that wanted to come bring their milkshake to the yard, they ended up taking their milkshake over there to the other team. You know what I'm saying? They went over there to those motherfuckers because those were the winners. You know what I mean? The New York Knicks really planned to come walking out their stadium like, we are the champions again. We keep on fighting to the end. And I really was hoping the best for them. But when I saw Jay-Z and I saw Jay-Z's hairstyle and knowing that Dame Dash and Dame Dash's dentures expose the deep, dark, vampire, demonic cinnamon breath, I'm like, how are these guys going to be able to play with that whole, like, basketball court smelling like cinnamon doodoo? You know what I mean? He sat in the front. Jay-Z did that on purpose. Pure survival. You could have kept your vampire breath up there where Donald was at. Donald in his toupee. And I'm telling you, Donald, you sit there and try to act like you didn't hear the motherfuckers booing you. I don't know if he had any batteries in his motherfucker hearing aid, but Donald literally walked out and they asked him, Donald, did you see them booing you? Maga was pissed. Maga was like, them motherfuckers booed you, Donald. Donald was like, I didn't hear a thing. Motherfucker. And you know what? I'm not even going to go there because Donald probably didn't hear him. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna give Donald Trump and Donald Trump's toupee a pass. You know what I mean? Because Donald, I've seen recently, like there was an interview where Donald Trump and Donald Trump's clip-on toupee had fell asleep. Now they've been saying Donald falls asleep at shit, like especially if he don't want to hear it, motherfucker. Just, but Donald literally was asleep. I seen this motherfucker pass out. I forget what it was, but he was asleep. And as I'm looking at him, rest in peace to Solina. But all I could hear was, "'Cause I'm dreaming of you tonight. Till tomorrow I'll be ruining someone's life. And there's no one in the world I'd rather be." Like, Donald Trump was passed out. I'm talking about this motherfucker was night quilled out up there. You know what I'm saying? On national TV. So there is a possibility that Donald Trump and Donald Trump's clip-on toupee probably didn't hear them booing him. But for the fact that he wanted the microphone, thought that he was going to be up there talking about health care and all these things, lies he wanted to go up there and say, motherfucker, this is about the team. This is the game. We don't want to hear that shit, Donald. Pure survival. You know what I'm saying? And then Jay-Z, he comes in that motherfucker thinking that he's Jehovah. He comes in there thinking he's Jehovah with this big ass wig on. You still trying to convince us, Jay-Z, that that's real motherfucking hair, pure survival? Because you got billions of dollars to make that shit really look like that shit belongs on the top of that motherfucking Nerf football? Dude, it's a wig, sir. And you heard us all say it during your freestyle, but you're so arrogant and so like not giving a damn. You show up at the Knicks game and bring the hair with you. I swear to goodness, guys, I think Donald Trump's toupee and motherfucking Jay-Z and Jay-Z's creepy hairstyle with the cinnamon doodoo breath just caused the Knicks to lose that goddamn game. And that game was very, very important, guys. So like I said, and I told y'all that these people were vampires. I'm sure they didn't have no garlic candles. They didn't have no garlic, you know what I mean, things to protect them from these demonic entities, man. But shout out to the New York Knicks. I don't blame y'all for losing. I just know what caused y'all to lose. And these two did it. Pure survival.